So I came out today to shoot a bit more with the 4A Pro. In my initial video, I said that I'll be doing another photography video. So this is kind of like my review of the phone, but more specifically about the cameras because you know, I'm a photographer, so that's what I can judge. I came out today to this, I don't know, it's like an abandoned factories place here in Cologne. So we're gonna see if I can find anything interesting. I'm gonna be showing you guys some of the video capabilities and some of the images I took. And after this intro, if I have anything to say, I'm probably just gonna do a voiceover. So yeah, I have some thoughts about the camera after using it for another week or so. After my initial video I made about it, I have some positive and some negative things to say. I've learned a lot, so if you're interested about the review of the 4A Pro, mainly about the cameras, then yeah, stick with this video and let's see what it can do. So let's go. Before we get into this, I want to be 100% transparent that every single photo and video clip you see in this review is unedited. No color grading, no brightness tweaks, just straight from the Nothing Phone 4A Pro. In my previous video, I've edited the pictures and I've got a lot of comments asking me to actually show the raw images and the unedited pictures, so that's what I'm doing in this one. So I've found that there's a lot to like, but there's also a few things the marketing is spinning that just don't hold up in the real world. The hardware shift is the first thing you notice. Moving to this aluminum unibody makes the 4A Pro feel like a solid tool, as I've mentioned in my previous video. It's a major step up from the plastic frame on the standard 4A, and the screen, that 5000 nits is a massive number, but in practice it just means that I can actually see what I'm shooting while walking through the city in the middle of the day, even when the sun is really bright. It's sharp, it's 144 Hz, I think, only in some certain games, so in default if you set it, I think it's 120 Hz, and it just makes the whole experience feel a lot more pro than the price tag suggests. But then here is where the Pro label gets a bit complicated, because the phone has a 50 megapixel Sony main sensor and a 50 megapixel periscope sensor, but you kind of have to choose how you use them. If you switch to 50 megapixel mode for higher resolution, you're stuck with just the 1x and the 3.5x zoom. If you want to use the 2x crop or the 7x zoom, I've been testing that you have to drop back down to the default 12 megapixels mode. It just feels like a weird software limitation rather than a hardware one. In that 12 megapixel mode though, the 7x zoom is actually the highlight. It's an in-sensor crop from the periscope lens, and for street photography the detail is genuinely usable. The stabilization holds up well, and as long as you have decent light, the results don't fall apart. This is kind of the range where the camera actually lives up to the hype. But don't be fooled by the extreme numbers. The 140x ultra zoom, yeah, it's a gimmick. Past 20 or 30x, the AI starts painting the image to fill in the gaps. I'm gonna include a couple of pictures, and as you can see, it's basically just trying to guess what I took a picture of. It's fine for seeing the street sign across the river, but it's not a photograph you'd actually want to keep. And then there's the video. It supports 4K, Ultra XDR and Dolby Vision, but it's capped at 4K 30 FPS. For a phone that has Pro in its name in 2026, not having at least 60 FPS feels like a massive bottleneck, especially since the Snapdragon 7 Gen 4 chip inside is technically capable of it, so that was definitely one of my biggest disappointments with the camera. I mean, in the normal 4A, I guess 4K 30 FPS is fine, but if you call a phone Pro, then yeah, I'm gonna need that 60 FPS, I'm sorry. So, what do I think? Is the 4A Pro actually a Pro? In build and in display, absolutely, there's no question. It's a very capable mid-ranger that takes great 3.5x or 7x photos, provided you're okay with staying in the 12 megapixel mode, but it's definitely not a flagship killer. Don't buy it for the 140x zoom or the Pro label, buy it for the design and the reliability of the 7x lens. Let me know what you guys thought of these unedited sample images, you know. If you know me, you know that I usually like to edit my images and crop them and, you know, edit them in my style, but as I said at the beginning, a lot of you asked me to showcase the unedited ones, so I didn't really want to mess with them too much. I didn't want to pull down the brightness. I literally just took my phone out and snapped the pictures, as 99% of you will. So yeah, let me know in the comments what you thought, and I guess I'll see you guys in the next one.